Hiya, I'm Chris. So the first website is... First thing I can notice is there's a lot of pop-ups at the very beginning. We've got the location set to United Kingdom. It's not really necessary to tell them where they're browsing from. So if I continue here, weirdly that's just got rid of both pop-ups for me, including the cookies one, and a different cookies one is turned up at the bottom. And now I'm also getting a newsletter pop-up as well. So just to let you know, this is likely to turn off a lot of customers. It's so cluttered. Straight away, there's a lot of things in your face. And to be honest, I can't actually tell what's been sold on this website yet, which is really poor, bear in mind I've been on it for more than a minute now. A big thing you want to do as someone who runs an e-commerce store is make sure you make it as easy as possible, but as clear as possible for a customer to click accept on your cookie policy. This allows you to use tracking tools,
My rambling days were through.
And without this, you're not going to be able to track where a customer's come from, whether that be Google Ads, social media, organic, direct, referral, whatever it is. You're not going to be able to tell that unless they press accept. So you want to make that as clear as possible. Here we can see that it's actually covered by the messaging icon, which isn't ideal as well. So I am going to accept this and be nice. Actually, I can't accept it. So I'm actually going to steal something from SEO, is above the fold. So above the fold is similar to an old school broadsheet newspaper where all your headline news would be at the top of the page, and then if you flipped it up, that would be your sub-stories. The same thing applies for a website, and you want as much information to be on the page before you have to scroll. If a customer has to scroll down the page, then there's a good chance some customers won't bother doing that and they'll just click off. So I'm going to scroll down myself and I can finally see what they sell. They've got some home branded stuff. Again, I'm unsure where the focus is of your store, so this can be more business advice than website advice. It's fine to sell a range of products, but you need to have focus products or hero products. Otherwise, a customer is going to be confused about what you sell and it's unlikely to lead to a conversion. I think it actually appears they sell for local sellers and they put it through the website, which is a really nice thing to do. It's very community focused, and that's what a lot of customers are looking for in 2023. In the same way that environmental focus is huge, so is community focus. However, again, I've had to scroll to find out this information, and that's not particularly enjoyable for anybody. It's not really the most clear homepage, and this could definitely do with condensing, less scrolling, and more just on the above the fold bit that we can see here. Now, when we actually go through, some really good USPs are coming through on the homepage. Now I've spent some time, it did take some time for this stuff to appear. Carbon neutral, as I said, environmentally friendly is really beneficial. Some of this stuff on the top of the page, the header, certainly I would say is in the wrong place from my e-commerce experience. Things like contact us, help and FAQs, policies should all be in the footer of your page. It's not information, actually some of this is already in the footers of the page, but this should be at the bottom because it's not really a focus for the majority of your customers. Customers want products, they want your story, and they want your, maybe an about us at the top if you really want to push it, but everything else should be at the bottom. If people want to know that information, they can go and find it, but until then, it doesn't need to be forefront of your website. So I'm going to go on the shop now. I'm actually going to have a look at a product page. This image has no white background. I'm just going to click into it and see the background is. It appears it's a transparent background. Can look okay on the website, but generally what I've seen over the years, and this is true of on Google Shopping, of social media, white backgrounds will always win out. Better click-through rates, better image quality, and better customer engagement. So 100% get a white background on there. Good options, it's telling you straight away what sizes are included, what colours are included. It's going to make sure that does update when you click on the right colour. It does, really good news. Again, there's a lot of information here, but what you're better off doing is splitting this information up rather than having it on one scroll. Is have different tabs here. You can keep the delivery bit here because that will make people add to cart, but you can have description here. When it comes to a size guide and the product's information, have that on a separate tab. Again, it's easier for a customer to click on the tab than it is scroll through your website. Customer reviews are really good that you're trying to drive them. I'm not sure what plugin you're using, but things like Judge Me, Reviews.io, Trustpilot product reviews are really beneficial to a website. However, if you've got no reviews through a platform, there is usually an option to hide that until you get reviews. No review section does look better. than having ones where it's empty, because it does look like it's a brand new website where no one's bought from it before, and people want that social proof. Thank you to the cameraman over here. But yeah, I think that's enough on this website. Again, there's really good USPs here, return policy, and the fact where your products come from. But sing about that further up, and you're happy just to put the refund policy in the footer of the page, and that helps declutter your page and put this information in the right part of the website. So website number 2 is and .com. The first thing I've noticed is I've not been hit with a cookie banner, and a cookie banner is something I would recommend for any websites. Now, the EU and UK, it's very much a focus, but I know there's similar GDPR rules, or rules to GDPR in California now, and other states in the US are planning to introduce more cookie policy requirements in the near future. So get cookie banners on there and get tracking earlier, sooner rather than later. Compared to the first website, a little bit better. I'd probably understand what these do as a business. It's quite colourful. I'm unsure of the top bar really doing much at this point. I can't see this colour blue. I can see it in the logo slightly, but having a bar like this kind of reminds me of MySpace. For any of you old enough, it kind of predated Facebook. It was actually better. You could have music on there on your page, which Instagram has finally copied about 15 years later. Shout out to MySpace Tom. Wonder what you're up to nowadays. Now, looking down, it seems that they sell interior products, exterior, a few other bits and bobs. Also got a delivery policy on the first page, which is pretty good. It's not something that's required on every website. If you do want to sing about one of your USPs on the home site, by all means. The footer of this website is actually really good. You've got your regular pages, your information, your returns policy, your shipping policy, FAQs, the about us, the contact us. All that's in a really strong place here, and also got links to your social media. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok, so these ones are down with the kids. Again, I'm very much wondering what the top of this page is actually for in that case, because all the information you need is at the bottom, and most people are going to look through the website a little bit before they ring you or email you. So let's click through onto one of the product pages. So we do sell lighting, which maybe a little bit by the branding of the website I was unsure on, because laser and LED, I expected it to be maybe a little bit more industrial than what it is. But so let's click through onto the number 1, which is this LED lamp. That was quite a slow loading speed, and that's something that really on any website needs to be looked at. The slower your website, the poorer the conversion rate, and it's as simple as that. Now, I know that more expensive servers generally lead to faster site speed, and it can seem like quite a expensive initial outlay when you're starting up an e-commerce business. However, it's quite often worth it. You need to spend money to make money. Also, if you're going to run campaigns, whether that's on social media or Google, ad rank is very much dependent on your site speed and your website quality. So if that's not strong, Google aren't going to show your ads to many people, and if they do, they're going to charge you an arm and a leg for it. First thing I can see here, well, number 1 thing I can see is PayPal. Now, payment providers like PayPal are so important to have relationships with and to have on your website. The reason for this is a lot of people in certain regions of the world don't like to spend through credit cards, through debit cards or bank transfers. PayPal gives the same protection as spending through a credit card does, which means if they don't receive an item, if it's broken by your courier, something like that, they're able to claim back a lot easier than if they pay through a debit card. Now, that can lead to a little bit of pain for you as a business owner, but the thing to remember is the customer's king here, and you want to make that customer happy. Things like items being broken and items being missing is part and parcel of e-commerce, but you need to make it friendly enough that the customer can actually buy that product in the first place. Other ones I've seen work really well are Klarna and ClearPay that offer kind of 0% financing, especially in a cost of living crisis. The big thing to remember is if they can split those payments up, the better chance you have a conversion, and conversion rate is such an important metric to making sure that your website, your business and your marketing is profitable. Now, compared to the first website we looked at, this is really strong. They do have the reviews and descriptions split up, so you don't have to scroll as far to get to important information about the products. They also have a white background image that's going to be really, really strong on things like Google Shopping and on social media as well. They also have a lifestyle image to show you what it would look like on a wall, also from different angles. Again, the more images you can have, the better chance the customer can see what it is they're going to buy and the better chance they have of buying. So key things to improve on this: certainly get rid of that top bar. There's no real advantage to it. Most of that information's in the footer of the page. I would certainly make this a scrollable carousel. Your best sellers, key products that you want to push, whatever it might be. But overall, not a bad website. I think it's got legs. It just needs tweaks to make it something that's going to be really attractive for a customer to view. Thank you for listening today. I hope you've found my insights to websites useful. But if you do have your own website that you want advice on, or you want advice on your marketing, or to be honest, you're looking for a company to take your marketing to the next level, please leave a comment below or get in touch with us here at Ad People. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe and comment to this video, as it really helps us help other small business owners. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you again.